I don't know how to start this. So, we'll just say hi, you know?
Hi.
Hi. We're doing a podcast today because we just want to chill out. We want to hang out. We want to chill out, relax, whatever.
Smoking J.
Yeah, right now I'm curled up in some blankies. What are you curled up in, Sam?
I'm currently sitting like I was an over-exaggerated king in a bad movie.
Gotcha. That's how most of us sit on an average day, I'd imagine. We got a few topics of discussion today. We're not going to talk about much, you know. We just got started here. I think first we should start off with whatever. Our DongersTV member, Mr. Joey. And what's up with Joey, you know?
Joey is caught up in Game of Thrones.
He is. We are on episode. What episode are we on of Arc?
Like 70.
Yeah, 70, something like that, 50, somewhere in between there. And we haven't heard from him. And it's been 16 days since we've last heard from him. We heard from him today. We were just like, "What's up, dude? You know, like, what are you doing?" And basically, Game of Thrones in school. And he hasn't had the urge to talk to his bros.
He's gonna come back speaking fluent Dothraki.
Yeah, I guarantee it, dude. He's gonna come back in fucking tribal paints. That'd be weird. He comes in, he's fucking got a club.
He's gonna shrink 7 feet, be really drunk all the time.
I'm not familiar with Game of Thrones, so you're gonna have to hit me up with these references here because I'm not getting them.
I mean, I haven't watched either. There's a short. What's his name? Peter Dinklage?
Yeah, Peter Dinklage, dude.
His character is drunk 24/7.
That's pretty cool.
Like, beyond fucking what any human should be. Basically, whatever. Post Malone on a weekend.
Gotcha. Post Malone on a weekend, that basically explains it.
The man drinks more Bud Light than anybody.
True. Speaking of drugs and alcohol, we're like 3 days late on this by now. 4, probably.
The Scott Angel Center.
Yeah, hopefully you guys know what that means. Because I wasn't really an avid listener of Lil Peep, but Sammy here was, from what I understand.
Peak sometime in July. It was the day the Ben's truck video came out.
I don't know what the Ben's truck video.
It was the music video for a song Ben's Truck.
Oh.
Which came out
Do some research.
uh, 5 months ago. What's the day?
From today?
No. What?
Never mind. Whatever. But yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. You found him.
I've been very distraught over a man that I don't know, never knew, never would have.
Yeah, I didn't want to like call you out on that or anything, but I don't know. I find it kind of odd.
From his music and his interviews and stuff, it feels like I kind of know him. It's weird.
Well, you know, some people, that happens. People get fucked up over little things here and there. You know, whatever. Not whatever, but you know what I mean. Rest in peace, Lil Peep. Rest in peace to another man as well who died very recently.
Or the rest in peace.
Well, rest. That's it. A man by the name of Charles Manson. I've known that name for a long time, and I didn't even know what he was for a while. I mean, but yeah, apparently he died. Did you ever read how he died?
Wait. Update. It's a hoax.
What?
His death was a hoax.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we just get bamboozled?
We did 9 hours ago from business, whatever the fuck.
He's alive?
Yeah. Fucking insane man.
It's good to know our good friend Charles Manson is still alive.
That hoax went on for 2 days. I heard he died 2 days ago.
That's when you told me, I think.
All these articles and stuff talk about health crisis, so maybe he had like a heart attack or some shit, but he's still alive. I don't know. Well, we got bamboozled.
Nice. Sam, speaking of horrible men, I keep saying speaking of a lot, I'm sorry. But, you said something about some Nazi memes earlier.
I'm over them.
You're over them?
They
Why don't
used
you
to be like a edgy little haha going against the grain, but now just your average middle schooler draw the swastika and they're like, I'm kidding. I'm in the meme culture. I'm in this, but
It's
there's no appeal. It's overused.
I feel that.
It'd be kind of rare, where you'd see like a little Hitler meme and be a funny little goof, but now it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like saying.
Yeah. It gets everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I've dabbled in the Nazi memes. You know?
Yeah.
Who hasn't? But you know, I can see your point there. I mean, there's still an edgy little haha for me. Mostly because, I don't know. But you just snapped on me earlier. Not on me, but you're just like, I'm over Nazi memes, dude. And I was like, Sammy, what's your deal? And you're just like, I hate them. So, yeah, I guess Sam's over Nazi memes, so make sure you don't send any of the Nazi memes to memelord.exe. That's m3me.l0rd.exe. Make sure you definitely do not send any Nazi memes that way.
You know that better than I do.
Yeah, I do. That's really weird. That's Sam's Instagram, or is it? I mean, you could change your name, your real name, but I mean, they'd still find it based on your profile picture. After today, if they, whatever, look today. Yeah. So, whatever. Nazi memes, they're dead. Stop using them. Do we need to talk about the military church?
Yes.
We do?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me update you guys. I didn't know this until today, but apparently there is a church in Florida. Can you display the picture? Me. Jesus. And basically they They were just like, hey, fuck off, we got guns. They said heavily armed. Does that mean like someone comes over dissing the word of God and they just bust down the door with the machine or like a minigun?
Jesus has a strap, dude.
Jesus has a strap. I'm not sure if it's actually Christian church or not.
I mean, what other churches are there?
Well, I don't know. The Church of Militarists?
What other church that do Americans care about?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, no offense to any religion at all, but hold on, let me look this up. Florida Church. Guns. I'll just say guns.
Have you seen the picture of what the Last Supper traditionally would have realistically looked like if it happened?
No.
You've seen the picture of the Last Supper, right? They're all on that one side of the table, Jesus is in the center.
Yeah.
Well, 2,000 years ago in Israel, that's not how things went down.
What do you mean?
They didn't. That's not really how their tables were. They didn't sit when they ate like that. They kind of like sprawled out on the floor on beside like a really small table or something. We'll look close to something like that if it'll ever send.
Okay, well, we're veering a little off topic here, but yeah, I'll just play that Last Supper pick.
Just start talking, and then boom, an hour later, you stop talking.
Hey man, whatever. Anyways, it says, welcome to the river at Tampa Bay Church. Right of admission reserved. This is private property. Warning. Please note this is not a gun-free zone. We are heavily armed. Any attempt will be dealt with deadly force. Yes, we are a church, and we will protect our people. And the dude, Rodney Howard Brown,
what part of Florida is it in? Is it the part where it's like
Tampa.
Oh, Tampa? Did you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Because if it was like the part that's basically touching, like basically Georgia, like all up in there, I feel different because that's a bunch of rednecks that are clinging to their guns a little too hard. I mean, I like guns, but some people need to calm down.
Yeah, apparently this guy is like the guy who posted it on Instagram. He said he did that, or he posted all that stuff was because he said, look at what happened in Texas, look at what happened in Las Vegas. Because we are a church that is on television, we are very involved in the community. We want people to know that it is safe. It is a safe zone.
A bunch of liberals talking. It's not a safe zone.
The thing that mainly affected him was his daughter died in the Texas shooting.
Oh shit.
So he's like, yeah, he's messed up. We are not a soft target. People here will defend their families.
I think anybody that doesn't have a felony should have the right to have a gun. But there are some people that just walk around out in public with their ARs. It's not necessary. I mean, own your AR, do whatever you do, but you don't need it out in public for protection. A pistol will work.
Hold on.
AR.
Whoa, I'm so sorry about that. You mute the internet here. I see an article right here. I'm gonna do a little bit of investigating. It's called "The Shady Side of Guy Fieri." Yeah.
Can't soil the name of God.
Page 1. Let's go to page 2. He fought his hairdresser. Oh my god.
If you mess up those ice tips, you're gonna catch some hands. Think you can just fucking taint Guy Fieri's image like that?
Yeah, I mean, this dude is... Apparently his Times Square restaurant is terrible.
Well, it's New York. Everything's terrible.
Fair enough. His restaurant was infested with flies.
Dude, fuck that.
Gross. I don't know what endorsement means.
Like, well, I know what it means, but I can't really explain it.
It's like if someone... I know what it means. Oh, now I got it. Like, someone endorses you. They, like, are
They
for you.
support you, yeah.
Apparently he blew off an endorsement deal. He was sued by his business partner.
Nice.
His neighbors hate him. He's accused of being anti-Semitic, whatever that means, and
Not liking Jewish people, kinda. Well, yeah.
and homophobic.
None of that surprises me. Oh, you know, a certain hillbilly comedian goes by the name of Larry the Cable Guy?
Of course.
He does not have a country accent.
What, really?
The man grew up in Wisconsin. He does not have a southern accent. He can turn it on and off. He can turn Wisconsin accent on and off. He can turn country accent on and off. Whenever he's with family that actually lives in, like, Alabama, he speaks like he's from there. He's with people from Wisconsin, that's how he speaks. But most of the time, he just doesn't have an accent. Weird.
That is weird. That's very surprising to me, actually.
Look up him talking.
I don't want to look him up talking. I don't want to hear it now. I just want to stay away from him.
Everything you know would be a lie.
Apparently Guy Fieri had a mullet at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he had a feud with Anthony Bourdain.
It's those fucking food channel competitions, dude. There's a video. Hold on. I looked up at my desktop and it's on YouTube, and there's a video uploaded in my recommended. I don't know why it's in my recommended. 38 minutes ago, top 5 kids who made huge mistakes, and the thumbnail is the kid that fell into Harambe's thing.
Dude, Harambe is gone.
I mean, that kid did make a mistake, but his mother made a bigger mistake by not watching her child.
Oh yeah, easy, but
That was old news.
yeah. Can't say fuck the kid. I want to tell you what I saw today in the grocery store.
What you saw today in the grocery?
I saw a mom and her kid, and they're just like chilling around, doing them whatever. And the kid walks, you know that handicap scooter in the front? Okay. The kid hops on and starts riding around. And I turned around and saw it, and I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was just like, that's kind of weird and messed up. And I was like, where's this kid's mom? And I saw this lady standing there, and she kind of looked back at me. And I was like, I thought she was just like a fellow. She looked a little like, are you kidding me? Like that type mood. And I was like, okay, maybe she's just another concerned citizen or something. I don't know. And then I see the kid, or the lady walks away. The kid parks the thing backwards. Very nice of him. And he walks over to the lady and gets in her cart. So I was like, what the hell? This lady just lets her kid get on the... She's not handicapped. She's just like, whatever. And I didn't see any handicapped people, and I'm sure they wouldn't have been pleased.
I have actually never seen somebody that like looked handicapped on one of those. It's either a kid or somebody that's just fat and doesn't want to walk.
That's true.
Like, I've never seen somebody with a cast on their foot ride one of those. I've seen people with cast, like older people with like a cast on their leg walking around instead of riding that.
Yeah, it's like the lazy... Alright, I don't want to go that far. I don't want to call it the lazy mobile.
I'll call it the lazy mobile.
Alright, Sam, you take the fall here.
I will.
But it's basically the lazy mobile. I mean, there are people that are actually handicapped. I'm not calling them lazy. Okay?
No, it's just the people that are 700 pounds that ate too much and now they don't want to walk.
Yeah, they're like the type of people that go to the doctor and they're like, obesity runs in my family. But in reality, the truth is nobody runs in their family.
Yep.
And, yeah. Like, I've seen genuinely disabled people before on those things. And it's just like, okay, they got it. But then you see some, like, fucking... I'm gonna get some hate for this, but whales that are just like, I don't want to walk. Yeah. And they really should walk. But whatever. You know, people will be people. I suppose. Oh. There is something else I want to talk about, Sammy.
What is that, Trevi?
Don't call me Trevi. God. Man.
Trevi.
I hate that. Like, people call me nicknames. Let me tell you boys a little story. My boys, I mean the viewers. Sam here, he used to call me Nickel.
That was okay. That was like a week-long thing, and I didn't expect it to actually go anywhere.
Okay, he called me... Sam used to come in and he just used to call me random shit, you know? Like, they'd start with T. But one day, it was just out of the blue, he's like, hey, Nickel. And I was like, what? And he called me Nickel for a while, and then that kind of died out. Okay, and my cousin James, who, he may appear on the podcast one day. You never know. He's been in a lot of old episodes. Not a lot, but he's been in a few old episodes that we have here on the channel. I believe he was in Gary's mod. But anyways, he goes to the same school as me, and he heard me be called Nickel. This was like...
No, I should have told him to tell everybody to call you Nickel.
Yes, he did. And this is gonna sound queer as fuck. But he was trying to get the girl I was into to call me Nickel. Thank God that never panned out. But yes, and then here we are, 2017, and my Spanish teacher walks up to me and he says, "Hey, Nickel." And I'm like, "Are you fucking with me, man?"
You didn't know your Spanish teacher used it.
Yeah, my Spanish teacher straight up came up to me and called me Nickel.
Nice.
And then there's people at my school that just call me names of currency now. I'm peso to a few people.
I need to get up that and tell them to start calling anything that start with T.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I've only found two things that are off limits. Twink and Tranny.
Yeah. Tranny's fine, dude.
I can call you Tranny?
You can call me Tranny.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't care about Tranny, man. I'll be a tranny. You know, when I grow up, I just want to be a transgender person, you know? That's a joke, by the way.
Wow, I could not tell.
I wanted to make sure anybody watching did not get the wrong idea. I do not want to become a transgender person. Nothing against them. Okay? Triggered people. But, yeah. I don't know.
It sometimes doesn't occur to me that my comedy isn't what normal comedy should be. So, I'll post. Well, like, it's normal to the people that are, you know, the goofy boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the goofy boys, sure.
The boys that like memes and stuff.
Yeah, the meme lords out there.
Yeah.
.exe.
Well, when I post some shit of me holding a handful of melatonin pills, and with the caption, "Give me one reason not to end it all,"
Yeah, see, that's funny.
I get like 20 texts from family members and shit asking if I'm alright. They should all know my comedy by now.
Yeah, I understand that. I loved that post. Every comment was just like, "Are you okay? Make sure you talk to me if you need anything." And I was just like laughing.
My latest joke around my family is kind of calling myself the devil.
Sure.
They're all violently religious.
Yeah.
It's funny to watch them get a little perturbed. Or mentioning evolution.
Sure.
Anything that goes against the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's fun.
That's funny.
That's fun.
Yeah, I've seen him do it. I believe his grandma prayed by text over to him.
There was a Snapchat filter that gave you horns and fiery eyes.
Turned you into Satan.
Sent it to her, and she prayed over text.
Yeah.
Touching Lord.
It's always great when you have a family member pray for your well-being to, fucking... What was the name? Lloyd.
Touching Lloyd.
Touching Lloyd. I need to find that now. I can't just let it sit.
I'll send it.
Okay, can I post this?
I don't give a shit.
Okay, I'm gonna post this on the screen. When I start reading it, of course. Let's see. Scroll down. Here we are. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that you lay your hands on him right now, Lord, and I will give you all the glory and praise for it. Touching Lloyd, let him know that you're real and your precious name, I pray. That's so weird to think about. Like, she actually said a prayer over text to you. Why would she not, you know?
If she would have seen my Halloween Snapchat, I probably would have been dunked in holy water. Do you remember what that looked like?
I'm not remembering, no.
Check this quick.
Alright, post the Halloween post here. Oh my god, Sam, did you post that?
Yeah.
On Halloween, 666, got a cross there. Surrounded by devils.
Yeah, that's me. That's how I like to imagine myself.
That's nice how you added a little you holding like a rope. You're hanging by a rope, you're saying hey.
Yeah, dude.
And there's a coffin above you, which is entirely out of place.
I mean, it was spooky. I was looking up everything to try to find those. Looked up angry, fire, evil, angry, dead.
Jesus, okay. Alright.
I enjoy that aesthetic. The dark, gritty, satanic aesthetic.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, probably shouldn't go around flaunting it to your overly religious family.
People that see my Snapchat are used to it by now.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Every Snapchat you send me is either just your face or Satan.
Hey, what can I say? I like Satan.
Alright, here. A little overboard.
I don't believe in Satan, but I like Satan.
Yeah, Sam, you don't believe in God, do you?
No, I do not.
I understand that. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything further on that. But yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with enjoying a vibe. The vibes I enjoy are very weird. They're not Satan, but they're very weird. You've seen my thing where I talked about the factory of a better tomorrow. And what?
What is that?
Have you not seen that on my Snapchat story and on my Instagram?
No.
Okay, well, I've been talking about this whole vibe that I like called the Factory of a Better Tomorrow vibe. And I don't really get it, to be honest. I mean, I just I think it's important to found a better tomorrow for yourself. And I don't know, that's just a way of communicating that, I suppose, A little weird, but it's my vibe. You can vibe. You can vibe as Satan, I can vibe as weird hippie. It's fine.
I've been getting more into Suicide Boys recently.
Suicide? What? Oh, the music. I thought you were meant I've been way into those kids that commit suicide.
No, the group. So, I mean, I haven't listened to all of their shit because I don't know. But all of the songs that I've heard, only one or two I haven't liked.
That's pretty cool.
Favorite mixtape or whatever they've dropped so far is Kill Yourself Part XX, The Infinity Saga.
That's a very odd name.
Well, they got a bunch of Kill Yourself. They got Kill Yourself Part XIX, The Deep End Saga, Kill Yourself Sagas XI through XV, Kill Yourself Saga XVII, The Suburban Sacrifice Saga.
For some reason, all I picture Suicide Boys being is just a bunch of middle schoolers dressed up like Gerard Way. And they're just like, Suicide Boys. I'm really sorry to any of the emos out there. Actually, I'm not really, but hey, you know what? Shit happens. We have our opinions.
Their biggest and probably most popular album, 'cause they only have 2 real albums, and that's Kill Yourself Sagas XI through XV, and songs that we won't get sued for, but at the end of the day, we all gonna die anyway. All one word. It's got 61 songs in it.
Oh my god.
That's the album with the songs everybody knows, which are Southside Suicide and Paris.
Alright, well.
One song I do recommend by them, though, is For the Last Time.
Maybe someone will check it out, You have Sam's official recommendation.
Official music recommendation.
You know how much that means.
For the Last Time, Suicide Boys, and Witchblades. Lil Tracy, Lil Tracy and Lil Peep. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Another thing I wanted to tell you about, not fling, is in Morocco. Have you heard any? I know how caught up you are with the Moroccan news.
I'm a little out of touch.
Little out of touch.
A little out of touch.
Let me update you. Basically, I'm assuming they're a developing country. You know, they're not too great on the developing side, so they're a little hungry, right?
Wait, where's Morocco at?
Morocco, isn't that in Africa?
No, I spelled that wrong. Morocco is in North Africa.
Okay. Well, basically, they had some food aid people come and distribute out some food.
Mm-hmm.
And the stampede was so violent that 15 people died.
Mm.
They were hungry. You know, I almost kill my cats every time I run to the fridge.
Every time you see a cookie.
Hey. Yeah, I'm really thinking about cookies right now, hard. I'm gonna have to go get one after this podcast, definitely.
I had some cookies last night.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Shout out to Sam's cousin for making cookies that she didn't share with me.
She burned them.
Yeah. You know,
Silly.
at the end of the day, it's a cookie, you know?
Cookie's a cookie.
Cookie's a cookie.
Cookie
Precisely. Yeah, you know, I'm not really a big, I mean, I endorse world peace. It's true. But, you know, people don't really push for that. I mean, there's the hardcore people that are like, world peace is the only option, otherwise I'll kill myself. Like, there's those types of people. I ain't got a problem with them. It's just, I'm not one of those people, you know? Like, I'm just gonna be like, I'll see it.
I'll see it or believe it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll see something happen on the news or whatever, and then I'm just gonna sit there in my mind, go, that's horrible, and then go about my day.
Can we talk about the fact that Donald Trump's tweets make him seem like he's a middle schooler writing in his diary?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
He posted a tweet. Basically, it was basically a diary entry. It went something like, why does Kim Jong-un keep being mean to me and calling me fat? I'd never call him fat. Anyways, maybe one day he'll be my friend. It was just, I butchered the fuck out of that, but still, it was not far from that. And hold on, why? As soon as somebody becomes the president, their first name is just thrown out the window. Like, nobody really said Barack. They always said Obama. Nobody says George. They always say Bush. When it says Donald, they always say Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not just speaking like completely out of context, everybody should know who you're talking about. With Barack, name one other person you know named Barack.
Well, yeah, people called him Barack because that's exotic. You know? They didn't, they weren't just like, whatever, let's call him fucking Obama.
But, I mean, he's still always just Obama. And even with Trump, if you're not it's in context, that's who you're talking about, and you say Donald, everybody should know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Some of it, let's read some of his tweets here. I don't know if these are real, so if these are fake, excuse me. But this one says, the concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make U.S. manufacturing non-competitive.
When was that tweeted?
It says, November 6th, 2012.
I was going to scroll down, but this man's got 36,000 tweets.
North Korea just stated that it is in the final stages of developing a nuclear weapon capable of reaching parts of the USA. It won't happen.
When was that?
January 2nd?
I might be able to scroll down far enough to see if that's real. Nope, my computer's almost froze twice. I'm only at November 6th.
Okay.
There's so many tweets. Stop. Nobody cares about what you have to say.
I'm not really sure. I know this is like a meme, but it says, despite the negative press covfefe. What does that mean?
Press. I don't. I don't know. Covfefe.
I know this one's fake, but it's really great. This one says, sorry losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault.
Isn't that fake?
Yeah, it looks edited.
He seems arrogant enough to say that.
It just says for the date, it says 6:37 p.m. 8 May 13. President Obama, our great leader, is spending all day covering the Lincoln bedroom with windows with tin foil instead of creating jobs. Zero respect for ordinary Americans.
There was a thing came out that said, however many days after Katrina, George Bush was blah blah blah. Michelle Obama after Katrina was shopping. Nobody knew who Michelle Obama was when Katrina happened.
Yeah?
So, who cares? They were just trying to put her name and, like, shit on it a little bit.
Oh, please tell me this is real. If he misspelled things on his own tweets. It says, our great country has been divided for decades. Sometimes you need to protest in order to heal, and we will heal and be stronger than ever. Heal is spelled H-E-E-L.
Heal, dude.
Oh. I know you said Nazi memes are over, but this one's amazing. They made it look so real, so I really am sad that it's not. Not sad, you know what I mean. Whatever. It says, my grandparents didn't come to America all the way from Germany to see it get taken over by immigrants. Not on my watch. Hashtag Trump for president. Is that real?
Probably. There's a lot of racist Trump supporters.
It was...
A lot of racist, dumb Trump supporters.
It was dated 6th of September 2015.
Sheet. Maybe. Don't know.
Dude, I love these things about his real hair.
Have you seen the Walking While Black thing?
Walking while black, no.
There's these two teenagers, I think they're teens, they could have been in their 20s, either way, in Jacksonville, Florida. They went on the crosswalk, but they walked when it was the red hand sign, but there were no cars. And a cop stopped them and harassed them for a while because of it, gave them a ticket. But in the same video, well, not the same video, but like, you know what I mean? The person that covered it put a compilation of a shit ton of cops doing that exact same thing. And the statistics came out. If you're black, you're 2.7 times more likely to get a pedestrian ticket than if you're white. So if you're jaywalking and you're black, your chances are almost tripled of you getting a ticket. Fucked up.
That is fucked up. And, yeah. Like, the racism in this country, I don't even know when it's gonna end, dude.
It won't.
That's true. There's always gonna be some asshole who's gonna say some shit or do some shit. Yeah, it's never gonna end. I mean, I know everyone's like, not with that attitude, but it's not. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying I'm supporting it or anything, but look at it. Black Lives Matter. How did you describe it, Sam? Teenagers that want something.
It's just teenagers that have never had any prejudice put against them. They just want.
They're just teenagers feeling rebellious, is what you said, I think.
Basically, like I watch interviews of just like normal, not whiny baby black people just saying Black Lives Matter is stupid.
Yeah. I don't know who it was. I think it was Lil Jon, I believe. Or something. It was a rapper with the Lil in front of him. And it's like Lil Wayne or Lil Jon, one of the two. And somebody went up and was like asking him, and during an interview, they were like, "What do you think about Black Lives Matter?" And he was like, he said it was pointless, and he was just like, "My life matter."
Yeah, it was Lil Wayne. He still stands by that because she said, "Do you feel connected?" He said, "I don't feel connected to a damn thing that has nothing to do with me." And then said, "I'm connected to this flag." Pulled out a red bandana because he's affiliated with Blood Gang.
Of course.
What rapper these days isn't affiliated with Blood Gang? Vince Staples. Whatever.
Nice. Okay. Name a band that's done that. The Beatles. That's exactly what you just did.
Well, Vince Staples is a Crip. Exact opposite.
Oh, he is a Crip?
Yeah. So Snoop Dogg.
Hmm.
Or so was Snoop Dogg. You can't really get out.
Nice.
What?
You can't really get out. Sam got shot by a Crip.
I'm not talking shit over here. I think I got shot by a blood for talking about Crips.
Yeah, you can't support him, dude. We can't take sides here over at DongersTV. Okay?
Is there a gang where their flag is a straight black?
I don't know. Let's start it. No, stop. Don't send the fucking Black Flag gang to our doorstep. And anyways, uh-oh, here goes Sam researching away.
The chance there's any gangs with black flag. What gangs rep which colors? Jesus fuck. Bloods, red. Pyrus, green. Crips. Crips wear black, brown, blue, purple, or gray.
Okay. Well, don't send... we've sent more disses at the Crips, Sam.
I haven't sent any disses towards anybody.
We've sent passive disses.
I listen to a lot of rappers of all various gangs and sizes.
Sizes.
I listen to Vince Staples. I listen to Trippie Redd.
That's not true. You listen to like one song of Trippie Redd.
I do not.
Yeah. I listen to more songs from him than you do.
Well, one of the songs, it's got 6ix9ine in it. I'm not listening to because 6ix9ine's a fucking pedo.
Sure.
So that's out of there. And yeah, actually you do listen. Whatever, dude. I listen to
Love Scars?
No, why can't I think of anybody else that's affiliated with Bloods or Crips?
It doesn't matter. We get it, Sam. You vape. Okay? That was Sam taking a whiff of his vape, by the way.
I could have turned this into the fucking Sugar Pine 7 podcast where they're all vaping into their microphones every 4 seconds.
That's true.
You watch their podcast?
No.
Oh. You said that's true like you understood what I just said.
No, I don't watch her podcast. I only watch one podcast, and I just started it today. And that's the Super Mega.
I like Sugar Pine 7 and Funhouse.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They're the people that I watched recently. I have stopped watching every single FaZe member except for Jev. Because Jev is the only one that doesn't put fucking... doesn't clickbait or show off how much money they have. The most Jev has ever showed off how much money he has is his house tour that he barely did. I mean, he's got a pretty nice house. It's not like a fucking $20 million mansion, but it's
Sure.
It's a nice house. But like, FaZe Rug, his last like 10 videos, not 10, last 2 years worth of videos are just clickbaity, bragging bullshit.
What's going on,
Jesus
guys?
Christ!
Stop.
I didn't think that would play.
Shout out to FaZe asshole.
One day ago, my brand new $5 million home, asterisk, asterisk, insane, asterisk, asterisk. Fuck. What the shit? Finding $5,000 in the haunted tunnel, asterisk, asterisk, scary treasure hunt, asterisk, asterisk. Changing my Lamborghini, the reveal. Taking my Lamborghini to the Gucci store, my official Lamborghini rap reveal. I bet him $1,000 to do this, parentheses, we got kicked out, parentheses. Ouija board in my haunted attic, We got threatened.
Okay, we get it. Okay, you don't like the phase members. We got it. Okay, Sammy.
Dev's cool.
That's fine. You know,
Dev can do no wrong in my eyes.
he's like a little bird.
Yes.
It's like a little bird. You know. Yeah, I think we can end it here. Podcast.
How long has it been?
An hour.
Shit, dude.
That's fine. You know. So we'll see you next week. I want to try to do this weekly. I might forget. But yeah, this will hopefully be out tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Next time on Dongers Podcast.